Jaffe, when making God of War, did you study Japanese action games? Yes, but not for the reason you would think. I looked at Onimusha a lot. I looked at Onimusha for structure. I looked at Onimusha for ways they kept the player pinned in and forced them to fight. Because I was always like, why don't you just run through the, But combat, no. Before Richard Fogey and Corey Barlog and Eric Williams and Derek Daniels came on, I was very comfortable with the combat basically being the level of Medieval or Legend of Zelda. At the time, it was before Wind Waker, which was Ocarina. I was like, I wanted it to look great. I wanted it to be bloody and vicious and brutal, but I was not looking to do combos and juggling and all that shit. That was them. That was their love. That was their love of being pro fighters and all that stuff. And the game is monumentally better because of it. But no, so I was looking at the Japanese action games for sure, and I was terrified of Onimusha 3, but I was not looking at it from a standpoint of fighting. I think our fighting... If we would have gone to Onimusha level, I would have been happy. I was absolutely not aiming for Devil May Cry. Phoenix Rising says, great answer, Jaffe. I was curious about the inspiration. Oh, yeah, man. Your God of War games have the most satisfying combat ever, says Fear Kratos. Well, again, what I brought to that formula, that's why it's not being humble when I say a lot of us contributed. What I brought to that formula was going, I want the combat to feel this way. Or more importantly, I want the user to feel this way when he plays Kratos. And I would pontificate till the cows came home. I would show the team movies. I would show them clips, all this of like this, I'm not the guy that executed it. That was Fogey. That was Barlog. That was Mehdi Yusuf. That was Derek. That was Eric. That was Max Ankar doing the effects. All of these people come together with their amazing talents to come together and say, okay, here's the vision, which is we want to make the player feel like a fucking badass motherfucker, like a Wolverine on steroids. And now Max is going to do his thing. Corey's doing his thing. Mehdi's doing his thing. The sound guys are doing their thing. I mean, it is such an amazing process. Even, I mean, it's really fascinating. Even the fact that you guys don't know, we struggled for almost a year because we could not get with our camera the enemies to pop. And it was like, it doesn't feel good to fight these guys because they blend into the environment. And the obvious answer was put an outline around them, but that looked stupid. That looked like a fucking arcade game. And just the fact, I think it was David Williams, who was an artist, who came in and said, oh, it's because you have too many colors on your enemies. You need a basic, a secondary, and a third color, and never go beyond that for the most part. And suddenly his experience and his art school training, or wherever he got these ideas from, allowed that game and the combat to be even better. So it is insane just how many different brains come together on a video game, and then all of that goes to the programmers and says, here, make this work. It's a beautiful, horrific, awful, wonderful process.